Hey, what's up y'all? Welcome back to West Seattle. It's Ben with you, here to take my first look at the brand new Ion Pro Solid from Storm. 247-035-014 are the numbers. So it's the Ion Pro you know, but now it's wrapped with the Phaze II cover and polished. So pretty excited about this one. We're gonna get right into it. Fresh house shot, not a single shot thrown on the lane yet. Let's see what we got. Well, that's a good sign. So the Ion Pro, this is the third in a trilogy of Ions so far, where the first one was TX16 hybrid cover, so think Phaze II, but with some pearl additive in it. The second one was the Big Daddy, the Ion Max, so more differential, more flare, super strong nano cover, and then this one might be right between the two. We're gonna find out. Two for two, it's a good sign. So when the Ion Pro first came out, the idea behind it was to sort of be this reimagining, a reinvention of what benchmark means in the modern era. And one of the key elements of that was to have sort of this benchmark reaction, but with some asymmetry to kind of give some versatility for how to drill it or to match up with even more bowlers. This one is no different, except now there's a proven cover on the outside that so far I'm liking. It goes. It's quick off the spot. And what does quick mean? Quick meaning that the change of direction down lane goes like that. It's not as gradual, maybe it's not as smooth. I wouldn't say it's hockey stick or anything like that, but it definitely dives through the pins with a fair bit of conviction. Kind of missed in on that one. Let's throw a better shot. Yeah, so this is about where I might play with the original Ion Pro on our house shot here at West Seattle Bowl. And one thing to know, if you don't already know, is that West Seattle Bowl, we have relatively newer lanes, not as much friction. And we put a fair bit of oil out, not some ungodly amounts or anything like that, but enough where people don't complain, that's for sure. So this is rolling really, really good for that. Really happy so far. This one is definitely gonna be a favorite of mine. So how did the first Ion Pro match up with me? Well, I guess I could show you and have an Ion Pro Solid versus an Ion Pro video. And in thinking about it, I'm just a little more interested to find out what this Ion Pro Solid does in of itself. So because of that, I actually have two Ion Pro Solids, two different layouts, two different surface preps, just to really see what this ball is isolated in a vacuum. So far so good with the out-of-box polished one. It's almost a dirty, dirty dog. But yeah, it's kind of doing what I've seen a few other people's do. It's very clean through the front part of the lane. Clean, meaning that it's not reading friction super early. It's getting through that, getting down the lane easier, but very responsive down lane. Kind of uncommon for a solid, but when you have the lower differential that this one does, so lower flaring, and it's polished, it's just not reading as early. So it's storing some nice energy for you to have as you move left. Much better shot than that last one. Okay, so far, so good. I'm liking this one. The color is perfect. A solid blue bowling ball. It's hard to beat that. It's kind of got that Golden State Warriors vibe. But now we're gonna actually get into the other one. This one, layout on the screen, I drilled a lot smoother, 60 by 2 by 40. And the surface is put back to what the Phaze II surface is, 3000 grit. So, see what we got. Look at that difference. Looked really good, but did you see how slow, tumbly, methodical that rolled down the lane? That's what a short pin layout is gonna give you. That's exactly what I'm seeing. It's exactly what I wanted out of it. The reason I chose this to be the contrasting layout with my benchmark 60 by 5.5 by 60 layout is to kind of show off or reveal to me the versatility that comes from a benchmark ball that has some asymmetry to it. What are the other things you can do when you drill it with more options? Straight garbage off my hand. But a layout like that, smooth, rolly, safe, predictable, it's gonna cover your misses. So this is kind of awesome. It's the Phaze II cover that we all know, but now with some versatility that we didn't quite have before. We'll take that. Now, why did I find it to be interesting to me to try a smoother short pin layout on a ball like this? I mean, you can put a layout like this on just about any bowling ball. But a lot of benchmark balls tend to be symmetricals. What you're missing with that is some free roaming asymmetry to kind of give it just a little bit more stand up, giddy up down lane so that the short pin smooth layout isn't too weak. I think that's exactly what I'm seeing out of this. Yeah, do you see how it's not changing direction very strong down lane? So it's kind of keeping the pocket safe, but that extra asymmetry that the Ion Pro core has is allowing it to just kind of stand up a little firmer and go through the pins, maybe a little better than, say, if I had put this layout on a lower flaring symmetrical ball. And so adding to that is that I've taken the polish off. This is now at 3000 grit, something you can do at home with any of your bowling balls. This surface is now more akin to what the box finishes of the normal Phaze II, except now we got the Ion core inside of it. So without the polish, there isn't as much energy retention. It's gonna get it to kind of blend out the lane just a little better. As you can see there, move just a little bit right. Something typical that you can do with a smoother layout like that, with a smoother surface prep like that, is that you can kind of keep your angles closed down, have it be a little bit more in front of you. Something also good to know if that's the type of player you are. You want to keep your angles closed down a little bit, not have it be so inside to outside to inside. Let's throw one more with this one. Kind of hit that one a little harder, but you see it didn't jump off the spot, kept me in the game, got that 7-10 out. Smoother layout, smoother surface prep. It's gonna give me some of those misses. Okay, so we're gonna wrap up with the first Ion Pro solid that I was throwing. Box finish, polished, power edge, stronger layout. And I think you can see that we do have two completely different options with the same ball. So lots of versatility for you as a player. It's interesting, I think, because you don't often think that as you move more inside, you're throwing it more left to right, that a solid ball is going to give you that down lane reaction that you're looking for. probably that you're needing. But this one miraculously does that really, really well. Almost like a pearl ball does, but just a little bit smoother. Eight, 9 split on that one. That's with me inside. It's got no problem carrying out all the stuff. So which do I like better? I think they both have their time and their place, and they're both pretty great from where they excel at. This one, if I'm more inside, the other one, if I want to square up and play a little more outside. Both are gonna strike pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna throw one last one. And as I'm about to do so, I'm just kind of thinking to myself, which of these two Ion Pro solids matches up with me better? And how have I fit in with the Ion line so far? Well, between the two, they're so vastly different. I think they both have their time and their place where they excel. I wanna be more inside. I'm gonna go with the box, polished, stronger layout, Ion Pro solid. When I close my angles down or be a little more outside, just kind of control the pocket just a little better, the smoother layout Ion Pro solid with the polish knocked off, it's perfect. So they're both really good. And me matching up with the line of Ions so far, well, I think the Ion Max and I match up with really well. Shot some really big numbers this last year with it, but it's not always the time and place to use a big snow tire ball like the Max, and it's a big daddy. The first Ion, the Ion Pro Hybrid, it matched up well with me in certain times and places. But I did find that, just for how I throw it, tended to be a little too sharp down lane, or kind of went a little too long for me. And that's just me. And not every bowling ball is going to be a perfect match for you. This one though, I think, is more the everyman ball for myself. I don't find anything so far about this one that I'm not liking, so let's wrap it up here. I feel like all I did was strike with this ball, so that's a good sign. Probably gonna use this one quite a bit as the year continues, so. But for now, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.